Hello class, good day. We have a safe and blessed day today. So for our PE4 final exam, first I would want to discuss about the aquatic leisure activity. Though activities in the water is fun and very healthy, but as a piece of advice, I just would want you to be very careful whenever you are in water. With my recent experience, I almost drowned just last month when we went to Davao, somewhere in Davao Oriental. I did not realize that the waves were so big. So whenever you are in water, just be very observant, be very careful, and please know the place first before you will even swim. Know the place first for safety. I know that this current pandemic situation prohibited us from going outside and from doing what we're supposed to do. But anyways, by God's grace, we will survive. Aquatic recreation is a form of leisure that uses water in any ways. It is an activity that a person does in, on, or underwater for fun and enjoyment. Forms of aquatic leisure activity. So in the water, it's swimming. Of course, tanan man tano, we really love to swim because it's some kind actually of relaxing activity, and it's a very good exercise as well for the heart and for the whole. As a whole, it is a very good exercise. Plus the fun that it brings. Next is snorkeling. It's the practice of swimming on or through a body of water while equipped with a diving mask and shaped breathing tube called snorkel and usually swim fins. So I have seen a lot of people who are using these snorkel equipments and their swim fins. I know that it's not just only the swim fins actually would protect their feet from any injuries. No, na may mga tunok diya sa dagat, no, na mga creatures nga pwede kang matunok like dapag and tuyom. So it can actually pwede kang hilanta, no, once matunok ka na. Then using actually this is snorkel equipment. So these people who are using it, they can enjoy the view underneath the water while they will continue to swim. Then they can actually breathe as well, no, so dili na sila kinahanglan mong tunga pa kay mosalom na pod aron nga mag-enjoy, no, sa kanang water activity nila. So this equipment actually really help them to fully enjoy their water activity. Okay, next is water aerobics. Water aerobics is the performance of aerobic exercise in water, such as in a swimming pool. So I have seen this kind of water activity in the Olympics. I have seen these ladies. Seems like they're doing the exercise and dancing inside the swimming pool. It's very fun, and I know that it's very healthy kind of water activity. Okay, on the water, so fishing. We have seen a lot of people who are doing this fishing activity along the river. So some, they're using the boat, but some people as well, they would just actually stand along the river banks and throw their fishing pool. So this is fun, aside from the fact that, of course, if you will get a catch, you will have food for yourself. Okay, next is water rafting activity. So I have seen a lot of times this water activity on the television, and I could see that it is fun, it is very exciting, and it's one way as well of developing some kind of teamwork. But I could tell and I could see that there's a danger to it if you do not know the safety protocols before you will plunge into this wild river. So very careful. Okay, next is boating or motor boating. So we could see a lot that the tourism has introduced this island hopping activity, and it really makes a lot of money. I have tried this island hopping activity somewhere in Surigao facing the Pacific. It's very enjoyable. But of course, just like what I have said, safety first. It is actually very good ways to bond your family, your friends. Plus, of course, it's very healthy that you would be able to not just only breathe the fresh air from the ocean, but it's really amazing as well to see this wonderful creation that God made for us to enjoy. Okay, next is underwater free diving. So there are people who are very adventurous that they would love to go underneath the water to discover and to enjoy what they are doing. I really appreciate this kind of people. They're very brave. Okay, next is scuba diving. So these are the people who are using this safety gadget, as well as they're bringing oxygen underneath the water so that they can do this scuba diving activity. Of course, you cannot just do the scuba diving without proper training, because actually it's very dangerous. It can kill you. Plus, of course, right, you need to be very keen as well and aware about the current of the water in the ocean. It's very dangerous. I have seen a lot of people before on the television that they are being carried away by the current of the ocean and they're gone. So it's very enjoyable, but of course you need actually to know the safety protocols, and it's much better that you would go through training, and of course you will have a scuba diving trainer as well. Okay, next is underwater photography. So there are artistic people who would really, would want to take picture underneath the water. They would use this waterproof camera for them to take pictures underneath the water. So as you can see on the picture, it's very amazing. Even before, when I was younger, I would use these locally made goggles, and I really enjoy watching underneath the water. It's different, it's amazing, it's enjoyable. You would discover something that's different underneath the water compared to the dry land, and it's really very amazing. Aquatic sport or activity. Swimming is a sport or activity of moving through the water by moving your arms and legs. So we all knew that swimming is one of a very fun experience and activity. Not just only fun, but it's very healthy as well. 4 strokes in swimming. First is freestyle. So it is considered as the universal stroke and is also the fastest of all the strokes. So we could see this kind of swimming strokes in the Olympics. Next is butterfly. It's the most recent innovation in swimming and also the hardest way to swim through the water. Next is backstroke, the only style in which swimmers are face up in the water. Next is breaststroke, the first stroke that was discovered. Important swimming lessons. A. Bubbling. First drill being done, and it helps you in breathing properly. So usually, whenever you would have a swimming lesson, first they would train you on how to breathe properly while you're in water. Okay, next is kicking. Drill that enables you to move faster in swimming. As you can see in the Olympics, these swimmers, they have some kind of kicking techniques for them to be able to move faster in swimming. So there's actually the flutter kick freestyle, backstroke. Then there's the dolphin kick for butterfly, and there's the frog kick for breaststroke. Swimming attires and equipment. So for safety purposes, you should have a cap, goggles, earplugs, kickboard, and pool buoys whenever you're going to swim, especially in the swimming pool. Usually, of course, right, kung usual lang nga pagpangaligo, murag ano man siya tawag ani magdili man kay nato ni siya ginagamit. So usually makita lang nato ni sila no kini nga mga equipment and attires sa mga mga swimmers gyud nga mga professional swimmers no nga pang Olympics na gyud ang dating. That is all for our aquatic leisure activity class. I would like to congratulate everyone. We're hoping for the best and praying that you will excel in everything that you do. Once again, congratulations, everyone. May God will bless and guide you always. May His protection be upon you at all times.